Imagine that I wanted to make you a pot of fondue. It's 1979 and I've got a pea green fondue pot, and I start with my favorite cheese, cheddar cheese. I put like 8 or 10 cups of cheddar cheese in this fondue pot, getting ready for you to come over and share it with me. But I'm really more interested in a more complex flavor profile. I want a lot of space for other sorts of cheeses in my melting pot. And so, in addition to the 8 or 10 cups of cheddar, I put like a tablespoon of smoked Gouda to get that smoked flavor, or maybe like a quarter cup of pepper jack, because this is really going to be a melting pot that includes all sorts of cheeses. And when you come over, I can't wait to tell you about these complex flavor profiles that I've developed in this melting pot. The problem is that only makes sense if you love cheddar cheese, because we know, given the proportions, I've really just made a cheddar cheese dip. And that's the problem with the melting pot as a metaphor for American culture. It's not that we don't want people working together in unity, it's that in a melting pot, really, the majority is all you have left at the end of the day. There's no space when we melt together. Now, this is not a cooking show, it's a sermon, so let's talk about the Bible. At the end of the book of Revelation, the writer says that people from every tribe and nation and tongue are gathered before God, giving praises to God. It's interesting that the writer doesn't say there are no nations or tongues or tribal identity. He says that these people are standing side by side as themselves, worshiping God. They didn't melt into one new unified thing, they just focused together on God. If we as Christians, especially white Christians, want our country to look more like heaven's ideal, it's not that we need everyone to do the things that we're doing. We're cheddar cheese in this metaphor. It's that we need to make space for people to stand side by side as themselves, a representation of their own culture and heritage, focused on God together. The word amen means so be it. I pray that we can go forth and recognize and make space for the beauty of every cultural identity.